What if I told you that one of America's most iconic animals, the mighty bison of Yellowstone, is now at the center of a growing conflict, a battle between preservation, tradition, and government control? Welcome to Space Prime, where we uncover the biggest stories shaping our planet and beyond. Today's story, Yellowstone's winter bison reduction plan, might sound like routine wildlife management, but beneath the surface, it's a controversy stirring deep emotions and old wounds. As winter approaches, Yellowstone National Park's bison management team has announced plans to capture 120 bison for its live transfer program. At first glance, this might seem like a positive effort, a way to safely relocate animals and prevent overpopulation. But not everyone sees it that way. A strong voice of opposition came from Eric Holt, chairman of the Nez Perce Tribe Fish and Wildlife Commission. He argues that the park's trapping operations interfere with something far more sacred, the tribe's treaty hunting rights. He said, "If you conduct the activities for the bison transfer program, that takes precedence over what I feel is a trust responsibility of Yellowstone National Park to ensure that we have some sort of harvest." In simpler terms, the Nez Perce believe the park's decisions are prioritizing government programs over tribal traditions, breaking a promise that dates back generations. But that's not the only layer to this story. During the public comment period, bison advocates, people who fight to protect these majestic animals, took aim not at the government, but at the tribes themselves. They accused some tribal groups of being complicit in the killing of bison. It's a tense moment. On one side, conservationists who want to stop all forms of bison hunting and trapping. On the other, native tribes defending their legal and cultural right to hunt as part of their heritage. And in the middle, Yellowstone officials trying to balance population control, disease prevention, and respect for treaty rights. Every winter, bison migrate out of the park in search of food, crossing invisible boundaries set by humans. When they do, they face capture, relocation, or slaughter, all in the name of management. Yet for many native tribes, this migration is more than just a natural event. It's spiritual, it's ancestral, it's survival, and that's why the Nez Perce tribe feels betrayed. They believe Yellowstone's live transfer program, meant to move disease-free bison to tribal and conservation lands, ends up reducing the number of animals available for their legally protected hunts. Meanwhile, Yellowstone officials insist that these captures are necessary to prevent the spread of brucellosis, a disease that could devastate local cattle herds if transmitted. Their argument: population control isn't about politics, it's about ecological balance and safety. But when cultural history, government policy, and animal conservation collide, balance becomes hard to define. As this winter's plan moves forward, 120 bison will once again be taken from the wild, their fate split between relocation, study, and sometimes death. For Yellowstone, it's a routine operation. For the Nez Perce, it's a painful reminder of promises still waiting to be honored. And for advocates across the nation, it's a wake-up call that even in the heart of one of Earth's greatest natural sanctuaries, human conflict never truly disappears. So what do you think? Is Yellowstone doing what's necessary to protect the land and its wildlife? Or are sacred traditions being ignored in the name of management? Let's talk about it in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on stories that connect Earth, science, and the future of our world, make sure to subscribe to Space Prime. Because sometimes, the biggest stories on this planet start right here, in the wild heart of Yellowstone.